Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Art Yeah, where we have artists revealing themselves. And who's the artist for today?
Me?
Yeah.
My name is Jean Paul Fuentes. I'm a fashion photographer here in Houston, based in Houston, but I bounce around New York as well. Currently with the main goal of trying to shoot for Vogue's cover issue. That's a crazy thing I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Along with other things, but fun stuff.
Welcome. So today we're going to be doing some coffee filter flowers. Have you ever done this before?
Nope.
This is going to be a new experience?
Very much so.
Okay, we're just going to jump right into it.
Okay.
Getting to know you. Where are you from?
I am from Houston, Texas, born and raised. Was born in the Stafford Memorial. Then bounced around Richmond and Katy area for like childhood up to middle school and high school.
Okay.
Lived with my mom at 7 years old. My parents separated, and what's it called now? I'm in the Memorial area, and yeah, it's fun.
If you ever need like a tour guide, hit him up.
Pretty much. And then also with photography, we have to find a lot of different locations, and after using a bunch of them, you have to innovate and find new ways to find new places.
You're right.
Yeah.
So what are 3 model pet peeves that you have?
Model pet peeve. Oh goodness. If you don't know how to pose, and sometimes it's not your fault. Like that's the thing. But like you're starting, I'll help you with posing, and that's not really pet peeve. I mean, sometimes though, if it's a hot day, and like you don't know how to pose, I have to be like. It gives a little more extra effort to.
Yeah, and plus you're wasting time.
In the strong heat, it's different. That's fine. It's nothing crazy. If you're like cocky, in the studio, and you know you're just coming off as like an asshole. I don't know, to my creative director, to my team. I haven't had that happen, I'll say. But just in general, if you're not like a humble person, or you just come off as I would prefer not to work with you. And I'd say another one, hold on. I just remembered. If you're late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If we arrange the time, and like we're serious about it, like we had a whole meeting, we had the creative direction meeting that we had prior to the shoot, like a week beforehand, and we mentioned the time, and you're set on it, and you didn't say anything before or the day of, and you come up, you're telling me like, okay, I'm about to be an hour late. I'm like, oh my god, oh no.
That happened like how many times?
It's happened. An example, I had to take digitals for this one model. It was in between another shoot I had, and it was quick. It was like we arranged it on text, like, hey, can we do digitals today? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I got you just $80, whatever. Set the price, paid, etc. Set a time for 5, I think. And 2 or something like that in the afternoon. He hasn't arrived in like 30 minutes, and I had to do a birthday shoot for my best friend after.
Oh wow.
Avalon's birthday shoot. If you want to pop it here, it's a cool photo. They're really cool photos.
Okay.
I love them so much, and I love her. Yeah, that was my priority shoot for the day, and he was coming late. He wasn't at the shoot, like for his shoot yet, and I was like, man, if you can't come in the next like 10 minutes, I'm gonna have to reschedule it.
Yeah.
Because I have this other shoot. He's like, okay, bet.
I mean, it has to be okay. It was his fault.
I mean, I hope so. And so yeah, that was like, I was a little like frustrated, but I mean, it doesn't get me. I was like, yeah, just like reschedule and then move forward. Yeah.
Okay, so next question. Okay, why did you decide to start photography? What inspired you?
When I first grabbed my first camera, and this was in an engineering internship I was at, I grabbed the camera that was sitting like in the lab table. Like there's like 5 laboratories in the building I was at, but every day I worked, I would see this like just crazy like shiny, pristine camera like sitting there, and it would sit there for 2 months, and I would only grab it 2 months after like I started working, because I was curious. I was like, one day I was just like, okay, let me grab this camera. I would always see it every day. So I was like, let me grab this camera, see what it does. I've touched the camera before, but like my parents, it's just my parents saying like, hey, can you take the picture first?
Right.
And I didn't think much of it, and I was like, okay. And so I suck at multitasking. So I might not finish. After picking up that camera from the lab table, I was like, I started shooting. I really liked the sound of the shutter. I'm still today like trying to find a way to explain like, but it just came natural. Like,
It's like it was
the
destined
feeling,
to happen.
the feeling of like, this is cool. This is for me. I'm not like sugarcoating or not trying to make this up. It's just like it felt so cool. It felt like, like a shiny gold relic just came upon me, and it's like, you're the chosen one. Like, I don't know. When I picked it up, I guess in that moment, I started thinking the ideas of like the fashion industry. I definitely have had that idea. Like, man, these covers for magazines are really cool. Like, and then when I picked up the camera, that was separate, the fashion magazine thing. And then I picked up the camera, and then I connected the two basically, right there. Like, it was the beginnings of like those thoughts. Do you do 2 or 3?
3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, but
3,
it kind of 3. It kind of seems like so you had like your plan, like straight narrow road. Like as soon as you had it, like it just came instantly, and you found your passion, which is good.
Yeah, the reason why I know it's like not like, what's it called? I don't know, not inauthentic, but like trying. It was like, I think I found a hidden talent, and now I'm like, no one told me I'm good at photography. That's the thing.
Really.
I know there's good influence that you can give with that power of the camera, and then you have a huge responsibility when you're at the higher degrees of marketing and advertising. When you create a director, you have that power to put out like what is going to be TVs, screens, like, you know, phone screens, all that, based on your intuition. That's like the most beautiful thing, and you want to make sure, obviously, it's good stuff. That's my whole thing. Later on, I'll be hitting video, but that's later.
All right, so we went ahead and did 2 questions, so now it's time for a dare. So our first dare we have, it's something simple, just like...
Please no condiments.
No.
Please no
Okay,
condiments.
post an embarrassing picture on Instagram.
Oh yeah. Like, live right now?
Yeah.
That's the first thing they'll see in a long time.
That's great.
It's even better for y'all. Jean Paul or Jean Paul art? I shouldn't have asked you.
Art.
Oh.
Because on your personal account, like, it's
Yeah,
not gonna be that embarrassing.
Which face? I can do this face.
That's good. That's fucking funny. Where did you get that from? You look like handsome Squidward. Insert clip. It's given. Period.
Oh my god. No.
You have to leave it up for at least 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next question.
Yes.
So I want to hear you talk about your Leatherman photo shoot. I love that photo shoot. That was so good. I love
Shout out Caden Woodside, man. That's my dog. And he taught me a few things about serving. Quick tangent.
Oh.
Like, he's a server too.
Oh, okay.
Which there's 4 actually.
4?
There's 4 Leatherman photo shoots.
Oh. I didn't know that.
No, but I know which one you're talking about, the one you just said in the website. It's the blue one. The Leatherman 1946.
Yeah.
That's a spin-off of the first 3 issues.
Oh, okay.
Basically. Not many people caught on. Obviously, not many.
Clearly you've given a lot of thought in your...
Yeah, I was. And so, okay, the background. He is nicknamed the Leatherman. He got that nickname randomly once from someone, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, but Caden, you can correct me later. But when we met at a party, and then clicked since then. Really, he's just really chill and intelligent, and just I like his persona. And we decided to go to Austin one day together, like on a little mini day trip. Did 3 fashion photo shoots, really good. The first issue is my favorite. It's with the trench coat. And I don't know if you want to put the photos here.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That'd be pretty, yeah. Even though it's one of my first works, it's so good. But and then the 1946 one, the one you were referencing, that was recently for his birthday last year in September, October-ish, yes. Cyprus area. And it was just a little shoot we did for his birthday. The day before, I edited them that same night, right before going to the bar at the university, the Den. Shout out the Den. The Den is amazing. I have a lot of history there. Great photo shoot. And the 1946 is a spin-off, like I said, from the first three. And the styling of it is a 70s Italian-made suit from New York, thrifted from New York. It was given to Caden, the Leatherman, from an old man in New York. 70s Italian suit. And we were like, let's go for mafia vibes in this shoot. I told him we were at his house getting ready, and he had a lot of gel. I saw he had a lot of gel, and I was like,
hair gel?
Yeah. But I was like, for this shoot, we gotta have your hair slicked back all the way. He has long, nice hair, as you see in the hair you see in the photo is with gel, like all slicked back, really nice.
Yeah, it is.
Just to give more mafia, like clean, like dapper.
Executed it. It looks so good.
So yeah, it's a fun aesthetic. A lot of people, it's in an exhibit. I printed that cover poster of the side profile, right? That's like the more well-known picture. It has the title on the top, and that photo is currently in an exhibition right now at the Esperson building in downtown.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, applause. Audio.
No, but that's a good achievement.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, you have your artwork out.
I like this flower idea. I love flowers.
Really? What's your favorite?
I had to say sunflower. Oh no, I like the dead rose. For me, it just symbolizes hopeless romantic-ish vibes. Hope, but like sadness at the same time.
So I'm guessing you listen to a lot of like indie music?
Not really.
No.
I listen to a lot of rap.
Oh.
A lot of reggaeton. Like Bad Bunny. When at my photo shoots, I gotta be hype. Like, tough. Like hard. I need like Lil Baby. Lil Baby's he's tough.
Yeah.
And he's chill. He's not really like, he doesn't talk too much.
He doesn't talk too much.
But like he's just, and every time you hear him talk, like on a, I don't know, interview or whatever, he's just he's straight from Atlanta, just chill. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go ahead and put your...
Oh, I have to?
Yeah. I was going to ask you your photography style, but you already described it before I asked the question.
Really?
Yeah. Editorial and fashion is like yours.
Most definitely, yeah. That's my main essence and like what I strive for. My thing is to set a nice name within the fashion industry for like, with that, like, set a new way for editorials, the way it's done in the studio. Yeah, like that's the main root of where editorials come from, and the way they come upon it, directing and all that, making sure it's like executed well, and not. I'm still yet to learn about how it's done actually in the industry, like working with Louis Vuitton. I haven't done that yet, but when that comes upon, I get to learn more and then put my twist on things just in the future, yeah.
What do you want to work on? Like, who's your top, like, brands do you want? Like, your dream brand, I think.
Dior, Vuitton, Versace, Off-White, rest in peace, Virgil. Those are main ones for sure. Expressions like Vogue magazine, GQ, shooting for them. Their covers, like Jack Bridgeland, the way he did the cover for GQ a while back with Robert Pattinson. It's so popular. That's literally me, Jay's, Skittles, Nick's, Gabe's, Fega's, Inspo. Those are all my model friends, by the way. Solo, Peyton. We're all like, we look up to that like photo shoot basically, and then Jack Bridgeland's aesthetic as a whole. So
we're gonna do another dare.
Okay. Oh God.
It's a singing dare.
Oh no. No.
You have to sing.
I don't. Okay, it depends. I mean, I can.
You have to sing a song, any song.
Any song?
Any song, but in opera style.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Can I leave?
Can I leave? Cut.
I could put a scent on mine and yours if you want. It's,
Is it that Dior swap? What?
yeah.
You're such a man.
I don't do it, and so I'm gonna fail.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Nothing is a mistake. It's only happy accidents.
Shout out Bob Ross.
Yes.
Try too hard, don't stand too close. He's laughing, bro. See? Yeah? That was my attempt.
Do it again.
Fully?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's move on. Okay. So next up, and we're gonna put this on the base of our flower and just wrap it around. So do you prefer New York or Houston?
New York.
New York, why?
I get to learn more about the fashion industry, you know, where it basically stems from. One of the places it stems from, of course. I like New York, and I like the city, and just the industry's there.
So we have our last question.
Okay.
Drum roll. Okay. This is a bad question. So how do you feel about the photographer accusations? So a lot of models a lot of photographers use their camera to get to girls and shit like that. And they're like, pedophiles. Like, what's your interpretation?
Oh. Yeah. I speak about it with my friends a lot when it does come upon conversation, but I just hate it. I hate that so much, and it just gives us bad rep to the good photographers. Or just not good, but like just photographers that are doing the work, good work. And we got motherfuckers over here like being a disgrace to the art form of photography and using it for the wrong purposes. I have literally yelled in my own room, like thinking about it, like, it's just, it's so bad. It's like, it's annoying to those people. They don't deserve the art form at all, in my opinion. And, I hope they change, but obviously you can't really do much by telling them to change. But like, the models are strong enough to like just say like fuck you, like what the fuck are you doing? And really like to the photography, like
Right. Stand up for himself.
yeah. And we talk about it, and it's like annoying and all that. But like my friend's a Bumble ambassador.
Bumble, the dating app?
Yeah. In New Age, there's like these ambassadors. The team needed a team photo shoot, and they got this photographer. He's from here, but people already know him as like just the weird photographer, so I'll let it speak. But like, he was just awkward. The whole team, I know them pretty well, and they were just telling me like, he was just awkward during the photo shoot and never did some basic ass shit. And he's known for just photographing women. Not that it's a bad thing, but my other friend who's connected with the team as well, she knows the team, but she's my best friend, Valeria. She was telling me like the same guy like was like trying to do stuff with another girl. I'm like, okay, yeah, I pretty much felt that from the beginning. When I saw his page, you could tell. It's just annoying, but
it's scary too.
Scary, yeah, like everything. If we could just like eliminate all those photographers, that'd be good. Okay.
No, literally, let's sign a petition.
Let's just get
Call the police, actually.
I can get my girlfriend to just destroy them. She's like she has a destroyer form. She'll just.
What's your advice to all photographers out there?
Stay true to your roots when it comes to your shooting style. Like, I mean, don't feel like you have to be a certain way, because it's a very free art form. And there's so many infinite amount of interpretations you can take the camera. And then when you mix in lighting gear, the sun, the settings, mixing all the things that come into a photo, like outfits, makeup, hair, everything. You are the artist and you can do anything. That's with fashion photography, and even with nature photography, you can do a lot and make people feel make sure you make people feel comfortable around you, and stay with the people that you work with in the beginning, those first models you work with, or anything, people you work with. Be professional, even if it's a non-professional like gig, like it's like a project. You stay professional.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of making people feel comfortable and like fair. Like, make sure they get all the photos.
Yeah.
Make sure they get all the photos. Don't send 10.
Thank you.
Don't send 10, bro. Don't send 10 photos, bro.
Yes.
Please don't send 10 photos. Like, $600 for 8 photos for a grad shoot? Fuck that. Nah, I'd be sending the whole album because it's a whole process. It's a whole experience.
Yeah.
You cannot fit the whole shoot in 8 photos. Unless you just don't give a fuck about like the grad shoot and for the person and making sure they have an experience. Like, that's my thing with grad shoots. Quick tangents. Like I make sure it's tailored to them. We have that meeting. We have a meeting beforehand and everything. Mine is $300 for 70 plus photos, and even then I send 150 photos.
Well, that's at least good.
I need it. Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Relatively speaking, for like compared to the other photographers that put out their packages, like, but yeah, send all the photos and make sure they're comfortable. That's the biggest thing. Yeah. If there are people though that you don't want to work with, and so so like you can tell like if they're weird, or sometimes the photographers, as a photographer you gotta be aware of like which stylist to not work with. Some people are weird.
Yeah. You
gotta be careful with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your advice. Don't be weird and make people comfortable. Send the photos. Okay. I want to see your real time, if you got any replies.
Yeah.
Funny as fuck.
Oh, I did. A client reached out and just said, hello, I've emailed you and DM'd you. I'm not sure what source it... This is the flower.
Oh, the flowers. We're artistes. Our very first photographer, we have to do a little celebration for him.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, that's a wrap.
It's a fun conversation.
He edited makeup on my face. Like, it was so
Oh
bad.
my! Oh, that's another pet peeve of mine, bro.
bad.
Like fucking, if you would edit like body proportions as a photographer, if I see another photographer do that, like, what the fuck
Right.
are you doing?
He put a whole fucking lip gloss, eyelashes, and edited all that shit
Why
on
don't
my
you
face.
do that with a makeup artist actually? And then just kind of touch up, smooth the face a little bit after. That's all you need to do.
Right.
That's all you should do.
Right.
Just keep it raw as best as possible. Like, yes, if there's like a pimple, like, we can take that.
Right.
But don't apply makeup with Photoshop. Why don't you rather work with a makeup artist?
Right.
Don't be scared to work with one. Oh.
Yeah,
Like,
so the photo shoot was like, I only posted one picture of the whole
yeah. And how did you feel during the photo shoot? Comfortable?
In the beginning,
In the beginning?
it was really comfortable. He was like, okay, you want to put some music on? We put some music on. We were really like it was all dark. We turned off all the lights. He just
In the studio?
Yeah.
In the studio?
Yeah. It was very comfortable in the beginning until it got like